Good afternoon. My name is Tom. I come to you from the great state of Maine. I'd like to start out today with thanking all of the new subscribers that are making this little venture on YouTube a lot of fun. I appreciate the comments. Keep them coming. Enjoying the heck out of it. So it's a huge shout out to all of you that are starting to support the channel. Thank you very much. Today I'm down in the swamp and I'm over at the fire pit. And what I'm working on today is episode 4 of Throw Everything Out That You Know About Deer Hunting. But we'll get to that in a little while. I just kind of want to come down and enjoy the swamp and build a big old campfire. But today it's January 12th. And this morning it was 5 below zero. So I waited for it to warm up just a little bit. But anyways, what I'm going to build my fire with today, I've got some pretty good sun right now. So I would like to show you how I build a fire using a stick bundle and a magnifying glass. I will start out with lighting a piece of charred punkwood with the magnifying glass. And then I will take that piece of charred punkwood that has an ember now, and I will transfer the ember to a larger piece of raw punkwood. And then we will let that raw punkwood set for a few minutes. Then I'll put that into my stick bundle, and then we will start our fire that way. There's 3 steps there involved in it, but it's one of the best ways that I know with using natural tinders in the winter months that are above the snow line. So hopefully you'll find this interesting. Stick around. Like I said, we're going to move on to part 4 of Throw Everything Out That You Know About Deer Hunting. So I will be right back when I get my equipment ready, and I will turn you back on. Welcome back. Just getting set up. It's awful hard to do the right angle for the sun, as well as so you guys have a good view. What I am showing is how easy it is to work with charred punkwood and a magnifying glass. Then you could take this charred punkwood and light a piece of raw chunkwood. A piece of raw punkwood. So this is January. Sun angle's not the best for this, but when you do have sun, this is an excellent way to build a fire. It takes seconds sometimes. There it is. Once you see it start to glow, you give it just a little bit of air, and you have your charred punkwood lit. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to move over to where the fire pit is, and I am going to transfer this ember to a larger piece of raw punkwood. So I will bring you back in just a moment. I had to move away from the fire pit to find a little bit of sun so I could make all this happen. Alrighty, welcome back. This is the can that we lit the charred punkwood with. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of raw punkwood, and we're going to just transfer the ember. Okay, so you see that? Now we have transferred this ember to a piece of raw punkwood. So now I'm going to move from here to my stick bundle. Okay, I've got a stick bundle here together now. I think stick bundles are the best thing that you can use up here in the wintertime because smoke's getting in my face, wouldn't you know it? Because grasses and stuff like that are buried, so I always push a stick bundle. I have put another piece of raw punkwood down in my stick bundle just to give it a little bit extra. And then we're just going to kind of set that in there and just let it smolder. Now what you need to do is you're always going to keep these sticks nice and tight around that stick bundle. And then you just give it some time. Be patient with it, let it grow, and keep it tight. And before you know it, this will turn into a fire. See that? She's getting close. Nice, easy breaths. Doesn't take a lot. There you go. That's why we like stick bundles. It's going in there. Normally what I'd be doing now is running for the fire pit so that we could get this thing going. But I want you to see that it will take off by itself. It's not hard to make a stick bundle. It's very easy, and it is a resource that is handy, handy, handy. So I'm moving over to the fire pit now and turn this into a fire. Alrighty, you can see the fire is going to go. I'm going to turn it off for right now, and then I am going to put the camera in its normal spot where I can oversee the swamp just a little bit for you guys. So, as you can see, I've got a new addition to the fireplace down here. I found a fireplace rack that was out beside the road in front of people's house up here. One of the traditions up here, if you don't want something, a lot of times you don't throw it away. You stick it out at the end of your driveway, either with a free sign or not. It doesn't matter if the free sign is there. It is common knowledge that if something's out by the mailbox here, it is free for the taking. That's why it's been set out there. So I spotted this fire rack back in the fall. Didn't know exactly what I was going to use it for, but I want to try it today down here at the fire pit. Just for when I come down when everything's covered in snow. I laid in a log base there, and we'll just see. We'll see how it works out. But this will wrap up this video on building a fire using a magnifying glass, charred punkwood, and raw punkwood. Just remember that when you use the raw punkwood to transfer your ember into, that it has to be a dry piece of punkwood. It has to be of good quality. Wet, damp punkwood will not work in this situation. So gather up your punkwood, have it handy, and know what you're looking for. you know, do your craft ahead of time so that you can find a good quality piece of punkwood. And I have some videos on punkwood that I'll put a link to in the bottom of this this little video. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment. And again, I appreciate and thank all of the new subscribers for participating in this channel. We're having a blast with it. So come on back. I got some more videos like this one, and I will see you on the next one. And you have a great evening.